Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you live. It is Marketing Monday on May 6th, 2024. I am Jackie Pepe, and I am the only Jackie you get today. So get your fill. Our other Jackie is handling her family and doing some stuff today. So if you have questions, comments, concerns with her, give them to me and I'll send them over. But we are going to leave her be today. And let's get our deck up and running and ready to go. All right, somebody give me a yes if you can see this first slide because I can't see you.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. Guys, today, Marketing Monday, we are covering some sales, we're covering some sun and some seamless sharing on our socials and in our real life. So let's set our intention with Sarah Blakely, who's the founder of Spanx, if you don't know who she is. And she is the world's best girl boss, entrepreneur, killer, slayer of all things. And she says, coming to you this Monday morning to remind you how awesome you are and that you, my darling, matter. After all, there's only one of you in the whole world. Don't waste one single second trying to be someone else. And I think that is the perfect vibe for us to start our day. So let's review quickly our May incentives. Okay. We have obviously our VIP club and our jumpstart. To be a VIP, you need 3 months straight of 400 in personal retail sales. And in jumpstart, it's going to move those new consultants straight to VIP in the exact same way. For May, with one QNC, you earn the silk scarf and the cute little bee brooch. For 2 QNCs, you earn everything you see down here, this 3-piece bee pouch, bee notebook and pen set, and the large Jaffer tote. We have a ton more of big stuff happening this week, beginning with free shipping on the lower right. May 1st through the 15th, free shipping on $450 orders, consultants exclusive. But take a little trip to the middle and you'll see May 1st through the 12th, you also get with that $450 order an Addery shower gel and body lotion set that retails at $22. So make sure to stack all your freebies because if it's free, it's for me. And I know it is for y'all as well. Now, let's talk really quickly about qualification to manager because that was a question before we turned on our recording. So quick review. To qualify as a manager, you, the consultant, have $300 in personal retail sales. You have 4 direct consultants with 300 in personal retail sales. And you as a whole group, that's you, your 4 directs, plus anybody else on your team, has 2,400 in personal retail. That goes for new managers, first time qualifying, and requalified managers, okay? I love to push to 400 because that is 50%, and that's qualifying you for VIP. So if you look at it, 400 for you, 400 for each direct, and a group total of 2,400, you will be in the game as a manager, new or requalified. Questions, comments, concerns on that point before we keep going? We good?
Yes. Yes,
Awesome.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. Okay, so do you have to do anything first once you qualify for a manager or will automatically?
No, when you qualify with all the qualifications for manager, you just are. Congratulations. Okay. You can wear your crown with joy. There's no opt-in, there's nothing that you have to do to become a manager. You just become one at the first of the next month when the reports update. And when you're in your manager qualifications, if it's your first time, you're also eligible for the manager qualification bonus and the new manager bonus, which I can review at another time, perhaps on Thursday at our Make It Happen in the evening. I have an invite for that for later. We good? Questions on anything else on that before we keep going? Yay, I love to see it. Thank you so much for that question. That's super helpful for anybody.
Thanks a lot for the clarification.
Hey, anytime. It's my pleasure. So on the way to that new manager bonus, you also have the future manager bonus on the table. So if you've never earned this guy before, it's you with 400 in personal retail plus 2 direct consultants that have 400 in personal retail, and you're getting 8% commission on those folks. Think of it as a stepping stone on your way to manager. If you're brand new, it's an awesome way to start growing your commissions as you grow.
Jackie,
Yeah,
I know y'all have gone over this before,
yeah, of
but
course.
if a consultant earns that 8% 1 month and she doesn't earn it the next 2 months,
Mhm.
can she go back and do 1, 2, 3 again, or is she locked out forever?
No, she's locked out at least for this round of it of the
This
program.
quarter. Okay.
That's my understanding. If she's never earned it before, she can earn it the first time. But if she's earned it before, she can't earn it again, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does, but that wasn't my question. It's kind of like if she had partially earned it.
Oh, no, she can't go back in if she's only partially earned. She's locked in for that set of 3 months.
But she can go back the next 3 months and do it if it's offered.
I don't think so, but I'll clarify and make sure.
Okay.
Okay. Remind me to ask about that when we're
I
done.
will.
Thank you. Let's also quickly, before we leave this area, look at Hilton Head. We have 1 more month to qualify for Hilton Head, and it's the sales month. So for every $1 in sales you have, you're getting $1.50 toward your incentive qualifications. So 1 equals 1.5, if that makes sense. And that's only toward your incentive trip qualifications. Any questions, comments, concerns on that, throw it in the chat, and we will get that all clarified by Natalie for us. We're also in the, what's it called? Quarterly bonus. We are in April, May, and June, so we're halfway to earning that quarterly bonus. As a review, you need 6 directs and 9 indirects to get a $500 bonus for the quarter. $500 is a lot of American doll hairs, so I think that it's worth it to go after all of that sponsoring. If you have any questions again on that, throw it in the chat and we will get there at the end. I would love to clarify that for you. Finally, we have the exclusive party in Las Vegas with convention. So if you have 1,000 personal retail and 1 QNC every month, April, May, and June, you get an invite to an exclusive party thrown by the BDCs in Las Vegas. It's going to be super fun. And we're really, really, really excited to share that time with you. You can also get in the door if you earn, the quarterly bonus in June. So the April, May, June quarterly bonus, you also get an invite. We're really excited to put this party together. It's been really fun behind the scenes, and I can't wait to clue all of you in on all the fun details we're putting together for that party for y'all. So that'll be a great time. I'm super excited. And that is what May looks like in a brief overview. I want to talk really briefly about the anti-chafe stick because, guys, I think this is going to be a sleeper for us. If folks don't understand what it is or what the market is for it, people are going to skip it. So I want to talk about it. The anti-chafe stick is not something that's new to the market. A lot of companies have these sticks out and they do really, really well, okay? So ours is in it's a big old fat stick. I wish I had one here to show you, but it's on the way to me as we speak. It can be used by men, by women. It's ideal for, workouts, throwing in your bag if you're going somewhere where you're going to be walking around a lot. Like, I don't know, if I was going to Disney World, I wouldn't sleep on this product at all. And it's $17 on sale this month, you guys. I am excited about this. I think it's going to be great for everyone who doesn't have a thigh gap, anyone who doesn't want to feel that uncomfortable rubbing while walking around during the summer. This is going to be awesome. Just think about the best ways to share it, and I have some ideas. Here quickly is a comparison of some other anti-chafe sticks on the market. I just Googled this morning because I wanted you to see that we're really right on the money price-wise. Folks will always have something to say about prices, right? But I think we compare most to this Kinfield stick. If you are unfamiliar, this has been on Shark Tank. It's been out in the world for a while. The Kinfield stick is about the same size. It has about similar ingredients, and it's about the same price. So if you have folks that are protesting the price, know that we're about right on. Don't apologize for it. Like, we've got a good product, we've got a good price. So don't feel bad about it at all. This Body Glide brand is smaller, 2 smaller ones for a similar price. The First Aid Beauty one is a little bit more expensive, right? Mega Babe is also one that we compare to really, really well. And the price is about the same. So don't feel funny about pricing. We are right on the money with the market, okay? And here's a little social post. My best advice is to have fun with this product, because if we can't talk about our lack of thigh gap with our friends, who can we talk about it with, right? So I wrote just a super fun, easy little social post. And I'm sharing some pictures of, they're stock images, of course, of girls out in the world doing their thing. But use your own summer photos. If you're going down to the beach, snap a quick photo and talk about it. Don't let the, I don't know, stigma of a product or the stigma of talking about our bodies be something that we're uncomfortable with, if that makes sense, you guys. I don't want anyone to feel
We
discomfort
have this new stuff called
talking.
Anti-Chafing
Hey,
stick.
Carol, can you mute for me, friend? Thank
Sorry
you.
about that.
It's all right. I don't want the stigma of what we're talking about to keep you guys from talking about it. I think it's important to be comfortable enough in our bodies and be comfortable enough with our clients to talk about the things that we need to talk about, if that makes sense. So any questions, comments, concerns about the Chafe stick? I will happily talk about it all day long. I think it's a super great product and something that is really popular on the market right now. Anything at all, feel free to pop up.
Jackie,
Yes, ma'am.
do you, not talking about that thigh gap, when you put the product on
Yeah.
and you put your pants on over it,
Uh-huh.
is there anything that goes to the fabric?
No, so if you've used any kind of these sticks before, it really just provides like a layer between the skin like contact points. So no, nothing's gonna like seep through your clothes. If you're like wearing biker shorts under a skirt, you're not
Yep.
gonna see it rubbed off on your fabric.
So it's not like a deodorant that sometimes you have that white residue.
No, it wouldn't feel anything like that. It's gonna feel much more like, I don't know, this is a weird word, but it's gonna feel much more like a skin lubricant than
Okay.
that deodorant feeling.
Because I know some ladies who use the almond oil for this issue,
Yeah,
and that transfers onto fabric.
yeah, it sure does.
So this would solve that problem.
Yeah, it would solve that seepage onto fabric problem for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
great question, Deb. Thanks.
Hey, Jackie, can you tell me what the purpose of this chafe stick is really? I mean,
Yes.
I've never heard of anything like this.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe your thighs are just skinnier than mine, Cecilia, and I live for that for you. But when I'm walking out in, like, say I'm at the amusement park or I'm out at the park or something with my kiddos, my little thighs are gonna rub together, and they're gonna do that a lot. Especially if I'm in a skirt or shorts. So in the summertime, that chafing creates a really uncomfortable like friction burn, essentially, that the skin rubbing together, just it becomes so hard to even just walk around, right? And couple that with sweat and couple that with other discomforts of skin, this product absolutely will take it away. So yeah, and skin folds too. So like if like in armpit areas or like under your bra line or anywhere else, like under the muffin top area, if you had a C-section, you know what that feeling rubbing between like your belly fold in that skin fold, that's what what this chafe stick is for, and it's to essentially lubricate your skin to help it glide without catching, so you're not developing those friction burns, that chafing friction burn. And it's a product that a lot of companies have out, like I showed earlier. And it's popular because folks in bigger bodies or folks who have like skin that rubs, they don't want to like live like that. And I don't want to live like that either.
Would
So
it be good on babies?
I don't know, maybe I can't think of where I would put it on a baby. Maybe in like the crease of like where their
Little-
diaper is.
Yeah.
Yeah, where that could get like red and rub. Absolutely. I used to use shea butter right there for my kiddos. But yeah, that would totally work there in the creases of like where their diapers would rub. Any place where skin rubs against skin and it gets uncomfortable, it can scab, it can peel, it can like be kind of like funky. That's where this stick would go.
So
And
Rachel wants to know if it's silicone.
I actually don't have the ingredients right in front of me, but I will absolutely check to see if there's dimethicone in it. It's about 50-50 for
Silicone.
well, silicone, dimethicone is a silicone that's
Okay.
generally used in skincare, but I will check because I don't know and I don't have the ingredients right in front of me. I'm in my kitchen, but I'll check for
Do-
you. Absolutely.
So
Do it
this is
have an
going to re-
odor or smell?
I haven't smelled ours, but it's my understanding that it's unscented.
Okay.
So this is kind of like the same thing that the extra care balm is. What we used to call the eye cream, the precious protein, except for that's more oily.
It's harder. So the
Yeah.
precious protein is like I can touch it and it comes off on my skin.
Right.
This stick you have to like contact and rub for the product to come off onto your skin. It's not as oily.
Right. Okay.
It's more
But this kind of serves the same purpose with the chafing though, because I know that's really good for like the ashy skin and the rough elbows and different things like that. The other cream, the extra care cream.
yeah, for sure.
Oh. But yeah, I just was looking at the page here and I just realized what you just told me about the shoulder straps, underarms, bra lines. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you can
read your
use
book.
it anywhere. It's a really cool product that folks are really informed about already. So you don't have to feel like you're introducing them to a new idea. This is an idea that's out there and it's just a solution that we can provide.
So I could see for like bikers and hikers and things like that, especially where
Hikers,
the
absolutely. Absolutely. It's a perfect one to toss in the backpack because it's a stick. It would be a little less melty, I think, than
Right.
other products. But I would also not keep it in my bag in the car because it could melt into the shape of the lid, if that makes sense.
it would definitely melt here.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's very
Well,
informative.
gosh,
Helped me
where
a lot.
you live, girl, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Any other questions about this guy? Don't sleep on it, you guys. I think it's going to be a really big seller for us. And it's part of our core lineup from my understanding. So we get to keep it and we get to share it often.
Be
So
great for tennis teams.
tennis teams, absolutely. Anybody walking around golf course, pickleballers, all those people that are doing their outdoor activities this time of year for sure. Cool. Any more questions on that? Throw it in the chat and I will answer them or get the answers if I don't have already. Let's see. Let's keep moving because I want to get through this baby and give you guys your time. So let's talk about our social calendar and let's marry it to it's Skincare Awareness Month, Skin Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of May. So 5/6 is Melanoma Monday, which is just a very interesting way to talk about how skin cancer is the most common cancer among people. It's the most preventable cancer among people. And we can prevent it with good SPF and early detection. So share that away today. I feel really passionate about this. My cousin, who is 40 years old, just had a big skin cancer scare right on her upper lip, and you never would have noticed it was there. And it was deep and it was a big deal. So we are all about skin cancer awareness and making sure that we're using our SPF on our faces every single day. Tomorrow is a fun one, you guys, and I think we could have a really good time with this. It is National Packaging Design Day, and we have some of the most beautiful packaging ever, I think. So here's a sample post for that. Happy National Packaging Design Day. Today we celebrate creativity, innovation, and artistry behind packaging that catches our eye and enhances our everyday experiences. From eye-catching designs to sustainable solutions, packaging plays a vital role in everything we buy. Let's take a minute to appreciate the designers and the brands who bring magic to the shelves. What is your favorite Jafra packaging design? Pop on over to my website and share your favorite packaging in the comments, and one lucky winner will receive something beautiful. You guys, look at our packaging. I think this is a super fun way to get folks to go to your website. I think it's a super fun way to get folks digging around looking for something eye-catching, right? And we have so many great options for them. So any questions about this at all? Anything fun to share about packaging design?
The wee bottle for the fragrance, when
Yeah.
when it first came out, is whatever that other fragrance was, it won some packaging awards.
Oh, I didn't
And
know. Look it
yeah,
up. That's
yeah,
awesome.
and I've forgotten what it was called. Somebody else may remember the fragrance, but it was almost in a purple bottle. And then the other thing, some of our other fragrances have won packaging awards.
You guys, I didn't know that. That's awesome when I picked that out. So share that, highlight
Was
that.
it-
I think that's really cool.
Was it the Sphera, Cheryl?
Yes, it was Sphera. That's exactly what it was, Pat. Whoever said that, yeah.
Cecilia.
That's it, yeah. It was, that one, Sphera. But
Awesome.
it did, and it's the same, I mean, it's the very same bottle, so.
That's so cool. Very cool. I think that's a great way to drive folks onto your websites and to have them go and take a look at how not just functional Jafra is, but how beautiful Jafra is. I have one more for us, and this one's for the dogs. It's National Dog Mom Day on Saturday. And I wanted to highlight Ashley Bell did a great post about her dog Bo getting dry calloused paw pads, and she uses Jafra almond oil. It's safe, it's non-toxic, it's a 24-hour moisturizer, and it acts as a natural flea repellent. She included a link about that to educate her peeps, but she gave this gorgeous video of her just simply putting it on Bo's paw pads, and it was a really cute video, and it got really good engagement. Look at that, 587 views. Love that for her. And then here's the post that I'm going to share on Saturday. This is my dog. Her name's Piper, and she's blonde, and she has really thin skin on the tip of her nose, and she gets sunburned like that. So I have to use SPF on my dog, you guys. So I said, did you know that our dogs need sun protection too? Piper's skin sunburns easily, so every time she's out, she's going to spend time in the sun. She gets dog-safe SPF on her snout, on her belly, and on the inside of her ears, because it keeps her safe from skin cancer, and it takes no time at all. Because blonde dogs with thin hair can sunburn, and that's actually a really dangerous thing for them. They don't, you don't think of it, right? You don't think of it if you're going out hiking with your dog to throw SPF on them, but it is something to be aware of. So on Saturday, that's the post that I'm going to share. And kudos to Ashley for sharing Jafra product for her puppy dog, Bo. I love it. So let's seg into sun care, okay? Sun care is on special this month, and I didn't grab my brochure. It is all the way over in my office. But we have sun care on special. I think it's really important to note that the tinted face protector, the SPF 50 tinted, is temporarily out of stock. It should be back. I'm not going to give a date. It should be back in the month of May. However, let's drive the other SPFs as best we can until it's back. And as soon as it is back, I will share it in the leader chat and on Facebook, because I know we're all eagerly anticipating its return. I touched on this briefly, guys, but May, the entirety of May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month. I don't know how many of you have done skincare classes, basically hanging out around SPF, but I know Evelyn Abernathy did a really beautiful one about a year ago this month. And she shared some really great statistics, some really great education, and did an entire class based around not selling, but sharing why protecting your skin is important. So I would encourage all of you, reach out to Evelyn, get out there and create your own classes about this. I think it's important to touch on everywhere we are this month, whether that's if you're Cheryl and you're going out to golf courses this month and sharing our SPF that way. If you're at the pool, if you are anywhere over the summertime, getting your education in, this is a beautiful topic to surround and to share with folks, because everyone is always looking to educate themselves on how to be healthier and how to have total body wellness situations. So take all of May to really talk about the importance of not just sun care when you're out in the sun, but in your daily skincare routine as well. Okay, questions, comments, concerns on that piece?
Jackie,
Yes.
just, it's not about cancer, but I also wanted to make everybody aware that May is the entire month of May is Chinese Heritage and Pacific Islander.
Oh, great.
So I'm gonna be posting some, obviously Chinese things, but I'll see if I can tie it in with some Jafra.
I mean, is it AAPI awareness and I just didn't know?
Yeah, it's been always around, yeah.
Well, that's great. I love to celebrate that. That's amazing. Let's make some awesome content and try to tie it into our businesses. I love that. That's great, Gina. Thank you.
There's a lot of Asian women that really need some of our care, and they're always really aware of how they look, because especially having too much sun, that is a sign, meaning that back in the old days, when the emperors were around, women that had porcelain skin meant that they have more value and worth than somebody in the field. So that is something.
That stinks, but I get it. Yeah, that's amazing. And I know Korean skincare is such a big deal. So yeah, I think that's really great. That's a good share. Thank you. I love it. Thanks, Gina.
You're welcome.
I just saw a question in the chat that I don't know the answer to. Let's see. Is our skincare core reef safe? Yes. Yes, it is. It is reef safe. So you can wear it in Hawaii with no worries. All right, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Here are some social graphics that you can share about Jafra sunscreen, how much to use on your body and your face. You can use all of these facts online or incorporate it into your classes. These slides obviously will be available to you as soon as the meeting is over. But we also have some party themes. If you're thinking about doing a class and you want it to be fun and you want it to be, I don't know, a little less sterile, if you want to have a good time with it, SPF and sips, right? Radiant rays, sunshine skincare soiree, make it fun. Whatever you're doing to talk about sun care, make it fun and make it a party, right? Don't be afraid to share serious information in a fun way. Any one of these party themes would be a great time and have their appropriate places, right? The beach, the pool, the golf course, the pickleball courts, any of those things would be appropriate for all of these party themes. And again, this will be out in your deck in a little bit. So here is a summer smart sun bundle that Geisinger put together that I think is just so great because the bundle saves a lot of dollars and it's great for everybody in the family, right? Because my kids move around so much, I have to spray on and rub them in. There's no way they're standing still for lotion. But my older daughter will absolutely apply the facial sunscreen slowly and make sure she's fully covered, right? So this bundle has the SPF face protector, not tinted, the spray and the lotion for $66. So you save $25 with that bundle. I think it's excellent. And we have a great weekly plan coming up involving that and our anti-chafe stick, okay? So check this out. We had a weekly sales plan put together from Jafra, but we thought, no, no, no. You guys deserve something even better, right? So sell 5 of the sun care bundles for $66. That gets you $330 retail. Add the anti-chafe stick to each one of those carts. 1 for 17 times 5 is $85 retail. Okay. So 5 bundles plus 5 of the upsells is $415 this week only. Okay. So that is $207.50 in potential commissions, but it also gets you to VIP. It also helps you to build almost to that $450 cart in order to take advantage of free shipping and the free Atterese shower gel and body lotion. Like, we're really, really amping it up and making sure that you guys have everything you need to get to that free shipping level. Okay. So looking at this weekly sales plan, and you can pop it in the chat or you can unmic, that's cool with me too. What do we think that we can do to sell 5 of the sun care bundles and add 5 of the anti-chafe sticks to our sales this week? I know some of you are doing some tabletops out in the world. Some of you are hosting parties this week. If you focus on this sun bundle, where can we sell it and whom can we sell it to? I will take this off so I can see your faces. Who do we think we could sell those sun care bundles to today? This week?
Tennis teams,
Tennis teams, hanging
sports
in.
teams, kids sports teams.
Gosh, you guys, we all got sunburned this weekend being out for soccer. If you have a soccer field near you, parents need sunscreen there. Go visit. Take a basket.
Live in Arizona.
Just the entire state of Arizona, just cover them.
Well, you know, people who do the booths at flea markets and
Interesting.
farmers markets.
Oh yeah, they'd be out in the sun all day, all weekend long, right? I'm checking the chat. Everywhere. Chris says everywhere. That's right. Everybody needs sun care.
Everyone going to Vegas needs to get themselves a set.
Heck yeah.
And be talking about that. Anything you post out there to whoever you're posting to, and I agree, everything, soccer games, baseball games, pickleball, everything you're doing out, sports, the fun parks, the water parks, the everything. I mean, they're everywhere. Like Chris said, everywhere.
Everywhere.
If we share that we're going to Vegas and we're taking it, you know, this is what you guys need for your summertime protection as well. So
people who do yard work, laundry,
Exactly.
landscape companies.
Landscapers, gardeners, folks who are outside, they need to do the backs of their necks, guys. That's where I see all these boys all sunburned with their baseball caps on.
Yeah,
right?
the spray is really good for kids too. I love it as a family pack because you can use it for adults and children as well. With my grandkids, I have them cover up their eyes, close their eyes, and we put the spray on their face and their hair and the back of their neck and their ears, and they rub it all in, and it keeps them pretty well protected because they spend several hours in the pool. So I have to get them out every once in a while just to make sure they eat something. But the
reapply
spray
and
helps
eat
a lot.
food.
Yes. Every couple hours you have to reapply.
Do daycare centers.
Daycare centers, yeah.
Because the children are outside a lot during the summertime.
And speaking of pools and beaches, lifeguards would need it.
Lifeguards, absolutely, you guys.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. So listen, how can we be brave and how can we get out and do the things we say are necessary?
You know, you could go to the Red Cross because they teach lifeguarding skills that, you know, the kids have to pass. And you could ask to incorporate that into the skin cancer awareness part of it. You could ask to incorporate that into the lifeguard training.
To make sure that they're protecting their skin if they're going to sit outside all summer long. I think that's really wise. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know what I have no idea whether they do anything about sun protection in that training. but
They
it's
should.
worth a call to see.
Totally. The other place I was thinking is the YMCA does a lifeguard skills
Mhm.
training. That would be a really great place to
Yeah.
start as well. So y'all, how many of these ideas feel doable for you? Like, can you grab one and get out and actually do them and not just tell me you're going to? Because action is what's important here. And if you're not going to do the action, don't suggest it, right?
You know,
Get out and get it done.
I just thought about something else to
Yeah.
go to REI. A lot of us probably have an REI or some other outdoor place in your
Mhm.
community, some sort of store.
Yep.
You could see if they would let you come in and do a pop-up.
That'd be great. That'd be so great. And do some education and talk to these outdoorsy folks on how to protect their skin. I love that.
Do we,
Get out and
Jackie,
do it.
yes,
do we have these anymore?
I don't see the samples on the website, but I'll ask for sure. I think I heard Miss Inez too.
Jackie, there's a lots of senior expos that's going on now too. I've got a glimpse of, so I think that'll be a good place to do it
Great.
for our seniors.
I love that. Everybody needs to protect their skin, especially all of our senior friends, for sure.
Community centers too, HOAs, any place, anybody you know that lives in a community that's an HOA, they usually have pools and activities, pickleball courts, things like that.
Apartment
That might be a
complexes
good-
too. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, yeah, get a tabletop set up like that, and just even a small table, all you need is the sunscreen and maybe the chafing, the chafe stick and a catalog, it would be
Yeah.
really an easy setup. So yeah,
That'd be a
definitely.
really
I
easy
need
setup.
to take action. I can speak for myself. I need to get out and do that. So
Action, Cecilia.
I gotta
Action
be
to
accountable
all.
for the ideas I'm sharing, right?
Yes, please. Chris is in the comment section, a tabletop at rec centers because tis the season for swim lessons for kids and get some sun care education for their parents too. Little kids don't have buying power, but their grown-ups sure do. And we will buy just about anything to keep our kiddos safe. So don't be shy talking to parents. Don't be shy talking to folks out in the world. And I'm going to challenge each of you to get out there and do the actions that are associated with the skincare bundle, the sun care bundle. Does that sound fair? Do we think we can all do that? Just give me a nod. Give me a yes. Yay. Oh, I love it. You guys, we're going to have such a great week. I'm very excited about it. All right, let's keep on keeping on. So these are shareable for you to sell your bundle of the week. Don't worry, it'll be in the deck that I share for you. So there is one shareable image of your bundle and a shareable image of your cart builder. So don't be afraid to share these things on socials. Don't be afraid to get out in the community and talk about it. I want to super briefly touch on the hostess specials, because if you're going to put together that $450 order for your free shipping and for your free Atterese shower gel and body lotion, you're also going to get to party levels, right? So with your $300 party level, you get the Royal Defy Active Firming Serum plus the Gold Defy Serum Tool, which would be a great prize, a great giveaway prize, or a great hostess gift to draw someone in. And we also have the matte makeup with your $400 party. So your host or your mystery host or whomever can grab that bundle of the matte beauty foundation and the matte pressed powder. And they get to choose their shade. It's not just the shades that you see. And the all-in-one mattifying primer. That's all for $36, you guys. So making sure that as we're putting together our orders and as we're putting together our bundles and everything, to use everything that we've got to get what we want. Okay. We have a lot of tools at our disposal. Okay. We're getting into the home stretch here and I'll stop talking. The summer selling kit is our May and June $25 kit. So we've got our SPF 50 body protector. Okay. We've got our revitalized neck and chest cream. We have the 2 Navigo Ocean Homme and Femme fragrances, plus that super cute pink tassel bag as the $25 kit for the months of May and June, okay? I know it's not a liter of royal almond oil, you guys, but this is still so good to share with new folks, especially if you're encouraging them to get out and talk about sun care for the months of May and June. I love this, and I think it's going to be really beautiful and easy to share because all the products could just go inside the bag and they can take their selling kit on the go to share everything, a little bit of everything that Jafra has to offer. Okay. Questions about this kit? Because we still also have our $25 faves kit plus all of our $200 kits that we're going to see roll in real quick because this is such a fun slide. Look at it go.
I love
There we
the interaction. It's awesome.
I know, that was so silly. Okay, so we also have our party packs, you guys, and this is something else that I want you to make sure that you remember, because when you're bringing folks in with that $25 kit, we can qualify them with their party packs, right? So we still have the fragrance pack, we still have the mixed pack, and as of this morning, the mixed pack was having a little trouble, but I reported it, and I hope that it's gotten fixed while we've been on this call. And we also have the skincare pack, okay? So remembering that we have all of these options to qualify our folks, to get more product on the people, and to help them get out and actually sell the products. Any questions or anything on party packs in general? Anything at all?
I have a real quick question about
Go for
that. That one set with the little pink bag is really cute. Is there ever going to be a chance that we're going to be able to get the pre-packs before, like we used to years ago?
Yeah, marketing is
show
working
them.
on that for sure. And that's something that Mayam has been like a really good partner about. So we're really hoping really soon that we'll be able to get you guys that stuff early.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure. All right. The last thing that I want to talk about today is Gen X. I want to talk about building your team with some folks who are a little older than me. People born between 1965 and 1980 are categorized as Gen X. And so we talk a lot about our boomer friends. We talk a lot about our millennial friends and those Gen Zers who, you know, are the kids who know how to use all of the technology and the internet. But we don't talk a lot about Gen X, so I want to talk about them a little bit. Here are some bullet points about that age group of folks, okay? So you're going to tailor your approaches when you're approaching someone in that age group of what matters to them, okay? Gen Xers value authenticity and flexibility and work-life balance. They're often seeking income opportunities to help support their older teenagers or older kids, maybe aging parents, and to save for retirement, okay? As you talk to them, working on their own terms is something that's really important to them. Okay. They are grown-ups now, and they are grown-ups who don't want to have a boss. Okay. So highlight flexibility of adding Jafra as a summer income stream for them. The places on the internet that Gen Xers are active is Facebook and LinkedIn. So if you want to talk to those folks, go where they are and create content where they're going to see it. Okay. Referrals are big with Gen Xers. If their friend trusts you enough to connect the two of you, they will be far more likely to trust that you're a legitimate opportunity for them to actually make money, right? They like to have all the information. They like to be taught as much as they can. They like to have someone to ask questions to, but then they want to be turned loose to try it on their own. Okay, check in with them, make sure that you ask them how they want to be communicated with. If you're calling a Gen Xer and they would rather text, they're never going to talk to you. Okay, and that's, I think that's just respectful, right, for everyone, is to make sure that you know how they want to be communicated with. The key to closing a Gen Xer is not to apply pressure. Okay, show them their options, ask which one they'll choose, but don't try too aggressive of a close in your follow-up with your Gen Xers, because they will shut down and they will shut you out. They want no part of it. Gen X thrives on being called out for their accomplishments, but they do not need a firm hand to guide them. They feel very confident that they are competent and they can do it themselves. Gen X is quite like a cactus, okay? They're a little prickly. They often stand alone, but they thrive when they're given the kind of attention they need when they need it, okay? And then I put together a little post for you to talk to Gen X, to open the door with Gen X. So in the chat, or show me your faces, if you can smell this picture, we need to talk about sun protection. I can smell this picture for sure. I don't know if any of you can, but that's something that's going to resonate with them, because Gen Xers were tanning in the 90s, right? So in the sample post, calling all reformed 1990s tanning bed layers. As we soak up the sunshine this summer, let's make sure we're not just basking in the warmth, but we're also protecting our skin like the pros we are. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and it's the perfect time to take charge of our skin health and spread awareness to those we hold dear. Our Jafra family is a champion for healthy, radiant skin for you and your entire crew. With our own range of SPF products, you could shield yourselves and your loved ones from harmful UV rays, ensuring that every sunny adventure is enjoyed with the peace of mind, right? And you can edit this. You don't have to include all of these words, right? Plus, by partnering with us, you'll not only be investing in top-notch skincare, but also saving or making some serious cash. Take advantage of exclusive discounts and special offers on our premium skincare essentials, and empower yourself with the knowledge and products to keep your skin glowing and protected from years to come. Ready to embrace your skin's health? Drop a diamond emoji in the comments and message me to learn more about joining our Royally Radiant team. Let's shine bright together, because fabulous skin shows no age. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? And you got them with the photo that drew them in, that made them read your post. Make sure that you are fun, that you don't word vomit too much, and that you're asking questions. How can I help you fill the need when you get the responses from folks to learn more? Let me stop right there for just a second and take a big deep breath. Any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, thoughts in any way
No,
about
I don't get, I've never been in a tanning bed. Do they smell?
You can't smell that picture?
No, I've never been in one.
I'm glad for you. It smells like coconut tanning oil and burning hair a little. It's like a really specific smell that I don't know. I can smell it immediately when I think of it. That's so funny. I'm glad you've never been in a tanning bed. That's so good for you.
Nor have I.
Not only tans your body, it tans your organs as well. So you really have to be careful. It's not something
whole
that you want to do. I mean, I did it for years and years and years and always had a beautiful tan, but you can see now why on my legs and stuff, you can see the damage it's caused. So
You can
and
smell the
sun.
picture, right, Cecilia?
You
I'm
can
not
smell
alone.
the picture. Yeah, there's a difference. It's like I mean, it smells great because depending on like what tanning lotions you're using, the burn smell is like a flesh burning smell combined with
Wild.
Yeah,
It's
so
wild.
it's really, it's not terrible, Cheryl, but it's, you know, especially when you love it and you do it, because there's a lot of people still out there that do a lot of it, and
I
you know.
can't believe that tanning places still exist, right? Like, I can't believe that's still a thing that people do, but it
The
absolutely
stand-ups
is.
weren't so bad. They're not so bad. The lay-downs were the worst ones, because then you lay in your own sweat and you're just melting all this stuff. You know?
It's
But
like the ongoing conversation,
Right.
right?
But definitely protective sun care is the best way to go. And if you, and hopefully Jafra will come out with this too, a self tanner, because those are amazing. If they could do something like that with their skincare line, that really helps too, because you can wear sunscreen as well and you still get a little bit of color if you like that color, you know, so all kinds of options out there for healthy skin.
Amen. And it's also, I mean, that conversation alone is proof that that conversation is a door opener, right? Like, did you use a tanning bed in the 90s? If you did, here's a conversation that we can have. So any of those like little jokes, those fun like engagement posts do open doors for folks to engage with you, especially if it's something that they can relate to, for sure. All right, we're almost there, you guys, and then I will turn you back
Jack,
into your day.
Jack,
Yeah.
I hope you can check on the mix pack, because we have someone in my district that's trying to sign up early last night and couldn't do it because they wanted to get the mix
I'm
pack.
already on the case, and I will check as soon as we're done here if they fixed it. Already on.
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is Jeffrey needs to let us know that they're having issues before we go ahead and introduce a new person to Jafra, and then they've got issues. We need to
I
know
hear
that
you.
upfront.
I hear you, and I'm
Okay.
already dealing with it, and I will come back as soon as I have the answer for you. All right, let's just finish this out. It's still Father's Day time, you guys. Daddy-O, that pack is still available for the $105 sale price, 55% off. If you're looking for Father's Day gifts, this is it. Don't be afraid to share this with your folks, with your teams, and with your clients. You can get some pretty big sales out of these packages if you are working them the right way, right? So if you're selling from the original weekly sales offers, sell 5 of the Daddy-O bundles and 5 of the upsell deodorants, and you could potentially make $262.50 this week. So don't be afraid to share on that front. Finally, we have some invites for meetings, okay? Marketing Monday every Monday except for Memorial Day at 9 a.m. Pacific. And then we have Vicki and her hive at 4 p.m. Pacific every Monday. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing all of the motivation and goodness there. Oh, come on, let's go. We have training Tuesdays on the Zoom room for the monthly business meeting on the 7th, the 14th, and the 21st, or you can check in on those on JBI. And then we have, so guys, I'm so excited for this. Special edition, Thursday the 9th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and all the times in between. A special edition for consultants only to join us for a power hour to plan how to promote to manager in May. Okay, 4 team members in 4 weeks, building your business to manager, because 11% is worth it and y'all deserve it. Okay, so join us right here in this Zoom room, 101-700-599 to build it big in May. If you are a leader, invite your teams to come join us. I am so excited. You guys know that consultants are my favorite group of folks, and I will gleefully train and work and draw the manager out of each and every one of them. So send them to us on Thursday to make it happen. And finally, we have National Convention. Just register, you guys. I can't wait to see each of you in July, the 23rd through the 25th. If you have questions about National Convention registration, hit me up in my text messages and I will be happy to help you. Or put it in the chat here. I will also be happy to help you. You can register at jafraevent.com/NC2024. It's going to be a really good time. And as soon as I hear you, as soon as I have all the themes and all the themes for the parties and everything you're going to need for your costuming and wardrobe, I will let you know. We're really excited to build National Convention big for you guys and to make it really worth coming. So register today. You get the special early bird price of $199 through May, and then it goes up. So any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns in the last 3 minutes? Let me check the chat to see if there's anything to add. With Jeffrey encouraging more sponsoring, see kits and packs and monthly brochures. Me too. Yeah, that was definitely feedback that we gave them when we saw May. So I'm with you on that. Mixed pack. I'm going to check on it as soon as we get off here. I don't have a phone by me to check. And I think that's it. Guys, any thoughts, questions, anything before I let you go and turn you off into the world to create magic this Monday?
Jackie, I got,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
2 at once. I heard Inez first.
Jackie, I had a consultant and asked, will the conference be kids invited?
Under 18?
Kids friendly, I mean, not that they're going to be in the conference, but they can come with a parent.
So kiddos, obviously people can bring their kiddos as much as they want, but kids under 18 aren't allowed in any of the convention meetings.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
okay.
It's fun. Like, go to Vegas with your family. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
That was
that's
my
what I
question.
told her. It was family. If family, you could bring It's a family thing, but they can't come to the
Yeah, they
inside the
just can't come
conference
to the meetings and the event. But if you have somebody there with you that can watch those kiddos, I love that.
hall. Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was
That
that
was the
also your
question that I
question?
was addressing also was that, did they open up some rooms at Caesars the 3 nights before and 3 nights after, or are those sold out?
I still, to my understanding, they're still sold out. Caesars has been very resistant to giving us more rooms in that block the days before, but I tried it all the way through the Monday after, and there's still a bunch of rooms at the $95 rate after. But they were very resistant to giving us more rooms at the $95 price before.
Yeah, I checked on that, and that was what Inez was talking about. Basically, Inez is that's why they were saying family, bring your family, make it a vacation. So if you come those 3 days before and 3 days after, and then you could do the convention. But that's yeah, we're not even staying there. We're staying at Flamingo right across the bridge because we got the whole week. So for about the same price, actually a little bit less, but it's
I
right
love
there.
In the chat, yes, General Market East is green. We are going to be living the green life again this year. And General Market West is silver. So please bedazzle yourselves appropriately. I will be in my green shoes as always, and wearing whatever I can green because it's my favorite color. Any other questions, comments, concerns before we move on? I see Gina's hand. Go ahead, girl.
Just was curious if anybody else had an issue. I had two new consultants that texted me and said they're getting a Spanish product catalog. So I don't know if that's something that we're out of English ones or I'm gonna,
Crazy.
yeah. They did get the May book in English, but the Spanish catalog for the spring and summer.
Crazy
Two of them.
Town.
Yeah.
Can you just give me the names and the consultant IDs and I can file that? Because that's crazy that happened. That shouldn't happen.
Okay,
Yeah, just shoot those over to me in a text.
I will.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
I have one thing also too. I'll probably report it to Jaffa, but one of my clients went on my website and it said someone else's name as their consultant. It was not my name up there here. So she just called me to place an order through me because she couldn't do it on my on my website here and stuff. So
Let me know who write up the thing and send it to me and I'll send it in for you.
Okay. Yeah, because I have the consultant's name that showed up there on my on my website there.
Thank you.
Okay,
Let me know
thanks.
and I'll help you out. I see the
Okay.
Ains. Go ahead, Ainsworth.
I have one quick question. I'm not sure. I received my stuff for my 2 sponsors, but I only got 1 bee bag instead of 2. So I'm not sure what hitch and that giddy up was, but
Tell me about the hitch and the giddy up and I'll tell incentives. See if they can add it to your next card.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, bye. But I really do like my other 2, so I'm excited about them.
Good.
Thank you.
I love it. No, it's my pleasure. No problem. All right, friends, it is 10:02 a.m. on the West Coast and it's after lunchtime here. So unless y'all need something, I'm going to turn you loose. Do feel free to let me know if anything is going wonky or weird. I'm happy to help, happy to send it in, and I will update on the mix pack as soon as I get to my phone, which is by my desk. So let me know if you need anything. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a really great, productive, happy, joyful, sunny week. Deal?
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you all soon.
Thank you for everything, Jackie. Thank you.
My
Thank you so much.
pleasure.